4. The South China Sea disputes over the South China Sea represent another point of tension. China claims most of this region is part of its maritime territory, while the US and neighboring countries oppose these claims. The US Navy conducts operations in the area under the banner of protecting freedom of navigation, which China views as provocative. 5. Human rights. The US has strongly criticized China for its domestic policies, particularly concerning human rights. China's repression of ethnic and religious minorities, such as the Uyghurs in Xinjiang, and its policies toward Hong Kong have faced international condemnation. The US deems these policies unacceptable, while China views these criticisms as interference in its internal affairs. 6. Ideological and political conflict. The rivalry between the two countries isn't just economic and technological but extends to an ideological conflict. The US promotes democracy and human rights as universal values, while China sees these values as tools to undermine its communist system. Washington views China as a strategic competitor seeking to reshape the global order in its favor. 7. Geopolitical rivalry. On a global scale, the geopolitical competition between China and the US is evident in several regions around the world. China is heavily investing in the Belt and Road Initiative to build massive infrastructure in Asia, Africa, and Europe, thereby enhancing its geopolitical influence. In contrast, the US and its allies are trying to counter this growing influence, especially in the Indo-Pacific region. 8. Future challenges. Tensions between China and the US are likely to persist in the coming years, especially with the rise of nationalism in both countries. Advanced military technologies and increasing focus on cybersecurity are expected to further complicate relations. Additionally, issues related to climate change and global cooperation may offer potential avenues for collaboration, but they will require concessions from both sides. The rivalry between China and the United States reflects a struggle between two global powers, each striving to cement its influence on the international stage. While this rivalry takes many forms, it poses a significant threat to the stability of the global order. At the same time, cooperation remains essential in certain vital areas, such as combating climate change, preventing nuclear proliferation, and managing pandemics.